Hello guys, so this is a general overview of the system and a few of its features. We'll start from here. So this is the manager level. This is what we call the manager level. This is the domain level. These ones that I highlighted in green. And then below them, this is the gateway level. And this is for now the routers, the mikrotiks that you're going to connect to the system. So here you can see the dashboard. This is the amount of users we've had, and these are the recent ones according from this period that you've set. This is what you'll see over here. So you also see connected devices and currently the users that are connected to the Wi-Fi at that point in time. So here you can, this is now a graph that you can find all this information, including your sales from your hotspot. Yeah, so the domain, to get to the domain, this is essentially now like your back end. This is what controls what people can buy, like their products. Now the products are the Wi-Fi packages. So you click edit and it will bring you to this page here, and then you can name. Here's the name of the domain, you can see it here. And then the authentication mode, this is how users connect. So this is essentially how do you want to users to connect to the Wi-Fi. Do you want them to, when they select a package, do you want them to put a username? Do you want them to create, do you want the system to create a username? All that. So you can set them here. Like you can see this click and connect, where when someone gets to the landing page, they just click the button and then they get connected. But in most cases, this is what you use for hotspot. You use user self-registration and no password. So there, you select that, and then you also have your templates. I'll show you in a bit where you can edit your templates for the landing page. So here there's complimentary access. This is what you can give people to just a free, like the free, what's it called, the free Wi-Fi for them to test out the system. If they're happy with it, they can now come and purchase your any of the Wi-Fi packages that you have. So here you come to username type. So this is where you select how you want the users to be logged into the system. So for example, ours we've set to self-generated. So someone doesn't have to, they don't have to put their username. Once they select the product or the Wi-Fi package they want, it automatically makes a username for them, and then it takes them to the payment page. So you can collect all of this data if you want. It's just a matter of clicking yes or just leaving it like that. So the next thing we can come to is the packages. So this is where we can add now the products. The products, of course, as you've heard, it's the Wi-Fi packages that you want to offer to people. So you see, you can add the product. You select here the ones that these are pre-created, so you have to make them, and then that's when they'll come and appear here. Yeah. So to get to your payments and payment gateways, you come to the manager level. You click these three buttons, and then you scroll down and then click currency and payment systems. It should open this tab. So here you have the options to change your to whatever currency you want to use. So for us, it's obviously Kenya shilling, so that's where you put it. And then you can also make receipts that can be sent via email and all that. So mostly what you are interested in is so over here where you have different types of payments. We have things that can work in Kenya, something like Paystack, Pesapal, mm, PayPal, this M-Pesa. So something like M-Pesa here, you can set up everything. So for the purpose of this video, I've removed our API details, but we had them here. So that's for your payments. To receive payments, it sends an STK to the phone number, and people make payments, and then they are automatically connected. So next thing is I wanted to show you is the products and product policies. So to get to those, you also come here, you click those three buttons, and then you look for products. This is product policies and products. So product policies, they're like a rule that you can set for multiple products. So the products are what people see when they visit your landing page, your Wi-Fi. So for example, for product policies, what you do, we mostly use them to set the speed. So you can put a product policy for 2 Mbps, another one for 3 Mbps, and then you can have products, let's say 3 products that will have 2 Mbps, but then different data quota. So you can have 2 Mbps, 5 GB, 2 Mbps, 10 GB, 2 Mbps, 20 GB. And then you can also set another one if you've set a product policy for 3 Mbps, and then you can set multiple products that will only run on 3 Mbps, but maybe different time, different data, and some other things. Yeah, so for example here we have some. To create, you click this add button, and then here's the general, you write the name of the product. This will be seen only in the system, the backend. So the description is what the people see at the portal or at the landing page. And then here you can set, you can set daily time for this product, weekly, monthly, all these options. You can set when it expires, and yeah, basically that's all you need to know for this. So for product policies, let me show you. So product policies, as I told you, we mostly use them to set the download rate, upload rate, the speeds. So generally you can do also this if you have a general, if you want a product to only be used maybe once a day, you can set also here. But then we prefer, it's better if you just set them on the product level so that it doesn't confuse you. But if you set something here and you also set something on the product level, the product policies will how do you say this, whatever has been set here will be done. Let's say if you put here let's say data allowance of, let's say you put 10 GB, and then you come to products and put 20 GB. When 10 GB ends, it'll automatically it'll disconnect the user and ask them to pay for more. So the rules of this, they supersede the rules of the products. Yes, that's it. So to create a template, you come here and click these buttons, and you come and select templates. So it'll open for you this page, and it will show you the templates that you already made. So to make a new one, you click this plus icon, and then you'll see these settings. So the general data, this shows you, this is where you input the name of the template that you're creating. And then the welcome portal, this is the general landing page. That's just the whole landing page. This is the settings, so you choose the colors, the background, this is the image, and these are the settings. So we'll get into it when you're ready to enroll for the service. I'll show you more in depth on this. So these apps, these are what there's some apps that they're like web apps that the user sees when they log in, they connect to your Wi-Fi and they are in the welcome portal. So for example, the login app, this is what holds your products, that is the Wi-Fi packages. So on this app, they'll be able to select and pay for whatever they want to use, whatever data and service they want to use. So the info app is an app that just shows information to the users. So this other user profile app, this shows the users. If you've selected an option where users have to create an account, like they create a username and password, this is where they can see what they've created and they can change them if you want them to be able to change them. So you can also have your own custom HTML and CSS, so you can completely customize the system to however you want it to look. It's like basically it's just like creating a website. Yeah, so those are the general settings for the service, and you can enroll whenever you want. We have a free month, so don't worry about paying for the first month. You can test out the system and see if it's good for you. So another thing is you can see previews for these templates when you click this button here. So for example, ours, this is how ours look. So here we have free products and also some paid products for the users. So these are the apps I was telling you about. So you can see here's the login app. This is where the user is taken once they log in, but you can also set them to be taken somewhere else. Like if you want them when they log in, they're taken to the weather app, you can set that to happen. So let me show you a preview of how this looks. So here's the weather app. You can see the weather in Nairobi and the forecast. So here you can see those other apps because we've disabled them, but you can have them and they'll just stack here. They'll be along the bottom side here. Another way to check the preview is by coming here, for example, clicking this, and it will open for you. So this is how it looks on someone's phone. This is what they see now. So you can come here and then they can swipe and see whichever product they want. So for example, let's say you click this, you see that's where you input your phone number and click confirm. So once you do that, it will take you to the payment gateway and it will send the SDK to the user, and once they pay, they get connected. And that's the system. So this login is where if you set a system where you want users to have their own username and passwords, for example, in the case where people have, if you've maybe put the hotspot in an apartment, so people can have their own accounts, and then you can choose if they want to have, if they can connect multiple devices or they can only use one. So this is where they'll come, click here, and then they log in. So you'll have to set the username and password in the authentication mode so that you can see here there's username but there's no password bar, but that's because of the setting we have for authentication. So for anything more, you can just contact us and we'll show you how you can get enrolled and start using the service and earn money.